Let's get that sorted. Okay, that was kind of funny. Must admit. Yeah, I need to have a look into the character creator at some point. Or maybe I need to go back and watch my own streams again. Check what's going on. Alright, what are we on? We are doing the restreams. And we are loading the game. Boop. Sorry, screwing with me. It's just like, oh yeah, I'll ping them, but only one on one platform. No, damn it! I want you to ping them on both platforms, you jerk. God, last time I was almost 10 minutes late. Ugh. That's just rude, man. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at my character's appearance. Like, I do like it. Don't get me wrong.
Lumos.
Have to find a different place of dirt in though. Put it this way, the face mods cannot get here soon enough in my opinion. Don't get me wrong.
Lumos.
I like the appearance of my characters, but I think they could do a bit of an upgrade. But you've got to remember that this game has, yes, it's only just come out, but it's been in development for 7 years. So, part of me wants
Lumos.
an updated character creator. One that's hopefully not, you know, not as simplistic as this current one. God, Hogwarts at night is
You
a
can't
little
imagine
creepy.
how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Shut up. God, it's still going on at night? Crud. I doubt that it's mega warm in the castle, so I'm going to go for something that looks a bit more... a bit warmer. Probably one of the Ravenclaw robes is my best guess. Oh, and I don't mind. Much later was that? A lot, but it looks a bit. Restream, what the hell? Yeah, you know what? I'm going back to my personal favourite. You know what? I'm gonna go and visit Sebastian in the Shadows of Discovery. I'm glad that I managed to get my game to look like this though. It looks so good.
What have you done? Yes, I said forever, but this wasn't what I meant at all. Well, are you happy now?
Oh, please wait!
I love the ghosts, I really do. They're fantastic.
Hi. I want to offer promotion of your channel,
You'll
viewers,
never believe
followers,
what I've learned.
views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor, the quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel, everything is in your hands, turn it on /off /customize. Go to dogehype.com.
And you're blocked. So don't advertise on my stream again.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic,
Oh boy.
but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous,
Fuck.
we were
Loomis.
just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Oh boy.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as...
Oh shit. As his parents were years ago when they died. Okay. I haven't discussed their parents.
I knew
That's
his
good.
parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian
This
were
is Begone
upstairs when
Scammer
it
who I
happened.
saw through Discord.
They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled
I
to
know,
the floor.
right?
A defect with the
Some
lamp
of
in the
those
cellar
scammers
caused the
suck.
room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid.
I got the same
anything
user on
to do
YouTube
with
a
that
while back.
spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Oh boy. This is always it's a good storyline, don't get me wrong. I love this storyline. But I also think that it is a very dark story
Lumos.
in its own right. So what is it claiming is down there? Let's go back to the world map. Hogwarts. Interesting. I wonder if it's that's the because this right where I'm standing. Oh, you guys can't see the map. But right where I'm standing, there's a icon on my map for like a tomb or something like that. One of the many little places that you can explore. But it's literally in the middle of Hogwarts. I'm like, Oh yeah, I've been through that one. Got the Herodiana outfit
Hey man,
yesterday? Can't remember.
what's up?
Oh, welcome.
How you doing?
Not bad,
I'd better
thanks.
keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I need to turn that bloody bot down. Holy shit. Give me a second. I wonder if it's considered... Let's have a look. Open point mixer. Here we go. Restream chat. Yes, you are considered browser. Alright, fair enough. I will turn my browser down a lot because holy shit, that was really loud. I should technically have it on the like Discord / Messenger mode, but I don't. At least not for the time being. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to the quests. Yeah, why not? Let's go and help out Poppy. And then I can sort out other things later on. I've already done most of Fall of the Dead, which is to do with the breeding system in this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I've done many times before. Take off from the courtyard and go out travelling. And before I do that, I want to change the appearance for this. Let's go for... Yeah,
I'm Twitch artist and I specialize in providing services for streamers, so if you need any services for streams, logo banner, top overlay alerts, panels and more, share your Discord.
It automatically shares, it'll come up shortly. I'm cautious about this kind of stuff because we get, even a small streamer like myself gets all kinds of weird, wonderful, random messages out of the blue, and often in chat, and it's usually a bot. So I am going to be very cautious about things like that. And I'm very much the kind of person that I will reach out.
Nat, I'm sure we are good with everything Ghost, ain't that right?
Yeah, I think we should be alright. Don't get me wrong, I completely understand that these people are trying to make a living and all that lot, but so is like everybody else on Twitch.
If they want to do that, then they should stream.
Yeah. Well, from what they're offering, it sounds like they're offering,
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
I'll talk about it in a moment.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
This is a little ill-advised at this current point in time, but you know.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An
What makes you
entire
think that?
castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Guess that's fair enough.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Getting evilly shit because it's part of the.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Yeah, kind of need it for
Pelts.
potions and that kind of stuff.
Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Yeah, and the weapons look more like goblin weapons because they are huge.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Alright, good. I think I'm alright when it comes
Let's
to
take a
spells.
closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
What borough's famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else?
Some of these idiot poachers are being right next to the edge.
Seems we may have an intruder. What's that? Ah! Lovely. Back in the ground with you. Feisty little foliage. Give that back!
What have you done? Did I hurt you? Coward!
Finish what you started. Back for more. Not the brightest child.
Get rid of that idiot.
You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
And it's across that bridge that I destroyed. Damn it. Fine, I will have to quickly repair it.
Repairer.
Still almost don't believe it. 2 people trying to advertise in one night. No shame, I swear to God.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Yeah, I know, probably.
That's brilliant.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Know you there? Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizardkind will pay for what they've done.
Who's that? Such arrogance.
Sounds speculous.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
What I wouldn't give to be
I can kind of understand that, but I wouldn't agree with that.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Mora.
Okay.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's it. Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact. Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Shall we finish what we started? Come back here. Where'd it go?
Let me outside! No! Let me outside! Let me outside! Let me outside! Oh, me really? Let me outside! You lot! Let me outside!
Hear those.
You don't need to put you down!
You
Let me
piss
outside.
off.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My bite is how nice of you. Let's get this over.
Back to the dirt with you.
I hate wasting my time.
What have you done? Enjoy suffering, do you?
but you're a little bit too happy. Just saying.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Give me a second.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love this outfit that was set up for Catherine Knight.
It's time
Lumos.
transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I can't wait. Alright, tent's now burnt out. Well, I mean, as it should be. Intriguing. Because here's the thing, sometimes the buildings and dungeons that you go into for the main quest you can actually go back into afterwards.
Revelio.
Which is kind of cool, I gotta admit.
This looks intriguing. Lumos.
Got exactly the same problem as I was having whenever I used, like, night mods for Fallout 4. Sorry, not night mods, winter mods, that's the one.
Incendio.
These are cool because that, and you get a chest with randomized loot in it. Not sure, but I think there's a couple of those about. I can't remember how many.
Lumos.
more giant purple toads.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Oh, I think I've been to this one before. It's an interesting one.
Revelio.
I'm hearing doggos. Yep, not surprised. Jaguar's tomb. Mine.
Revelio.
Okay. I'm guessing it's a Bombarda puzzle. I mean, that's my best guess. Have a look. Maybe not. Is it a Reparo puzzle? That'd be a new one.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Hey, look, there's a spider's web.
Lumos.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon.
Okay then.
Lumos.
So yeah, for those interested, I have plans for at least 2 more characters in this game. I already have 2. From what I can tell, you can have up to 4 characters. Which I think is a bit silly, the fact that they wouldn't allow you to have any more than that, but that's neither here nor there. It's kind of... It kind of sucks, but it doesn't at the same time. Sorry about my throat, that was a bit weird. Oh, Imperium. Go away. What do we got? Poacher Executioners. the Quidditch captain outfit. Nice. Oh, okay, that's the Regal one. Fair enough. Wow, that's a massive upgrade. Right, I need to go to Hogsmeade at some point soon to sell off a load of crap that I have in my inventory. Might as well head out. I love being able to do that. Just jump off the edge and you can actually hop on your broom. So yeah, for those wondering, my plans when it comes to streaming over the next few weeks, if not probably a month or so, don't know exactly, are probably going to mostly revolve around Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I am willing to add another game to the mix, but I'm not sure just yet. I mean, think of it this way. This is week 2 of the game being out, and I have no intentions of stopping playing it anytime soon. Oh yeah, one of these trays. Got a picture the other day. I actually need to go into my my Steam library and upload all the pictures that I've taken. That's the nice thing about this game. They have what feels like a momentum system. I'm not sure if it actually is a momentum system, but it definitely feels like it.
Revelio.
Saturn used a shrinking charm to aid in storing his inventory. However, that miscalculation ended up, for all intents and purposes, vanishing it. Oh god. first year cap? Lol.
Revelio. Lumos.
Bless me.
Lumos.
One more in Hogsmeade to do. Ah!
Revelio.
Huh. You're not exactly smart.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Lovely.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Is that what I'm currently wearing? I don't remember.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Maybe I'll go for something like that when I make my Hufflepuff character. And yes, I am planning on making a Hufflepuff character. Just because I felt like it. I need a system that says you have this item. Just so I don't accidentally go and buy extra things that I already have.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Okay, nice.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Shut up, mate. I like the fact that I've got my stream deck set up so that I can actually mute people like that. Hell, if I was so inclined, I could mute and ignore chat, but I'm not going to. Just because, why would I want to do that? I might as well not be streaming if I did that. Ooh, that's better than my current one. I might have to buy it later.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Thing is, I already have the appearance for it. sun hat, regal school cloak, first year cap, fine dueling gloves, ceramic mask. Cool. I always make sure to empty my bag whenever I come here, just because it's such a good idea. It just works. As I've probably said before, and I'll say it again.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
I would love to buy this hat, but I want it in like blue or black. Anyway.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I know of one other place that does clothing, and it's on the coast. Yeah, in this weather, I would not wear a cloak like that. I like my embellished cobalt overcloak. Or overcoat. Yeah, overcoat, that's all. That's the one. I wonder, where's the Herodiana gear? Oh yeah, the Quidditch captain outfit. Which has the armoured boots. They're more or less armoured. The Herodiana under outfit, which I gotta admit, I like it. It kind of looks like a Skyrim armor, or at least a Skyrim mod armor. Yeah, because you'd never have something that good looking in the base game as Skyrim. Sorry, but you really wouldn't. Game's too old. I still love that. Dreamer's Nightmare. It's funny as hell. Yeah, that's what I'd probably go for. Make my character look a little bit warmer. Oh, nice, got the Zonko okay.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Lumos.
It's interesting, I don't really need...
He'll see it was a mistake, parting ways with me.
Yeah, I don't really need the night vision, but it's at that point where it's just about there.
Shall I have the courage to go into the forest?
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
There's a part of me that wants to go and have another quick look at the carriage creator, because don't get me wrong, character, don't mind her appearance. She looks pretty good.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, I don't mind my character's current appearance. I wish you could re-customize your character a bit more than the way the barbershop system works. But, yeah. I might end up making, like, Cassie. He's probably going to be my Hufflepuff character. Because honestly, her personality just kind of matches up with Hufflepuff.
Hello, Serena. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Whoa, it's now morning. Lol. Been up all night.
Point of toiling in it.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Where is it? Isn't it up here somewhere? There's an area. Where you can actually take off from in this game. That's still technically within Hogsmeade. I think it's right on the edge of this platform. Oh, I've already opened.
Revelio.
Chocolate frogs. Chartered confections up around like real frogs, and each comes with a collectible card featuring a famous witch or wizard. Very cool. Yeah, I think I'm just inside the limit.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Oh, isn't that the train station? Yeah, I think it's the train station up here.
Revelio.
Station said since the early 1800s, and the Minister of Magic, Otterling Gamble, acquired a steam engine train to transport students to Hogwarts. Fantastic. The station appears in Hogsmeade virtually overnight. Just after the train did, the operation involved using a lot of memory charms on Muggle workers and the largest mass concealment charm ever performed in Britain. Ah, of course, for the entire trip.
I've got the game, bro. My, you were right. Done 4 hours. I'm blown away.
Haha. Yeah, it's an amazing game, isn't it?
See if there's something you need.
Hey, look who it is. 5,000 gold for a broom. Ugh. Really cannot afford that on this character. But
That's
oh well.
been a pleasure.
I should investigate.
It's just so bloody fun.
Oh, hello. Bye-bye, spiders.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, and of course the Hogsmeade exclusion zone. Damn it.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find...
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
And I've already gone through this on another
Thank you,
character.
Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it. Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in...
Has the situation with Ranrock's loyalists improved?
I'm afraid not. Oh, I'm looking.
I need to go and beat up the goblin encampments.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Ha! Repairer.
Oh, don't need to use repair. Right, let's... there we go. There's two goblin encampments very close by, so...
You will regret coming here. How nice of you to stop by. I won't rest.
One camp down, one more to go.
What an unfortunate disappointment! It was pitiful!
I won't rest. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you regret. One less human to worry about. One less human to worry Ah, you seem tired.
Arresto Confringo!
No! I will make you pay. I won't rest.
Let me
No! I will make you pay.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont would be glad to hear that.
And the goblins' great big drilling machines. Nasty great bugger.
Bombarda! Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Yeah, lots of abandoned houses and castles around this place, I'll say that much. Although, to be honest, it's a pretty large area.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely.
Oh wow, you haven't got much to sell. That's fair enough, I guess.
Oh, you like that? A fine choice. Thank you for passing through.
Right.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot, I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
So this guy's using dark magic to fight off. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, that's literally exactly what I do on my Slytherin character. But, you know, what if Bardolph doesn't want to be found?
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you. Especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother, Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic, and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Yeah.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
And in my opinion, I completely agree with you. Bardolph packing his belongings.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Bardolph, where are you?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I am not surprised, I gotta Wow, it's really... Colours are really popping around here, I'll say that much. I'll tell you what, if I... Whoa, yeah, that is one hell of a difference. So for those wondering, I'm using Reshade in order to get my game looking as sexy as it currently does.
Lumos. This looks intriguing.
I still need to tweak it a bit, but it's pretty good so far. Classic sorcerer hat. I've got one of those.
Revelio.
No, there's nothing else down there. Just that one chest. Try to hide my heart.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him.
A bunch of chickens around here.
Revelio.
Chopping on. Weird. Oh well. Had a bit of thumping. I was wondering what it was.
Off to the town afterwards.
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
Shit, he's not.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and...
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph. Thank you.
Oh dear.
Bardolph. My dear, dear brother. You've made Upper Hogsfield safer. And Bardolph, You wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you?
No, that's inside someone's home. I'm going to leave it alone.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Throttle mentioned. Confringo!
Bye! Okay, into Hogwarts Pie. See what's going on in there.
But I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Horklumps while I'm there. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Ah, that's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Rats scurrying around like little Looney Tunes. What else?
Revelio.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's very much going on over here, so if I go something down here.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. mocking brute.
Oh, double snap. Let's get right on.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Yeah, I definitely want to do the Hufflepuff one at some point because I want to actually go through it and do the Jackdaw quest for that character because it's different to... All of them are different depending on your house.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Okay then. Meet up with Sirona and then...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I can understand why some people don't like her.
Lumos. Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Yeah.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
Agreed. Or I could have been on the team. Come on. I honestly think, though, if they were going to do Quidditch, I think they should probably make the Quidditch pitch just a bit bigger. Because it just seems a bit too small.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Fair enough. Happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Lumos.
Oh, I might as well. What do you want?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Oh, I can agree with that, definitely. I remember watching, what was it? Philosopher's Stone? Or Sorcerer's Stone?
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh,
Yeah.
how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Don't get me wrong, it's a
Don't
great...
forget,
It's
the
a
butterflies
really...
always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Don't get me wrong, I think it's really cool in-game, the way that it's been modelled. There is a part of me that thinks that it's a little bit small. There's a few places in this game that seem just a bit small for what they are, what they're supposed to be, and how big
Does
of a
it
plot
get any
point
more
they're supposed to
cozy
be.
than Hogsmeade? Huh? There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Revelio.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me. Oh well, look what we have here. These rocks have seen better days.
Okay then.
What will I do without her?
Revelio.
Butterbeer barrels.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer
Lumos.
for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
That's lovely. I didn't do that on my main. I need to go back and do some of those quests. Because the way that I've played her is, she's not quote unquote evil. Should be more what people would consider to be dark instead. And I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that that works the best for me. At least from the way that I like to play things. I'm fine with doing the dark stuff, but I don't want it to be like... I don't want the character to go like super dark and super evil. It's just not really my thing.
Lumos.
Random Gryffindor standing outside. Fine. I do wonder whether some of the character appearances that I've seen as of late for this game. I've been looking at some of the pages that people have uploaded onto the Nexus for Hogwarts Legacy. And some of the characters look really impressive, like really good looking, and I'm just like, cool, but how did you do that? All the ones that I personally have looked at didn't look that great. No idea. I'll have to have a look at it into it at some point. Oh yeah, spell removal. Why would that pique your interest? It's a freaking biscuit, for fuck's sake. Oh god. Oh, hello there, cute little grey cat. I love the fact that you can pet the cats in this game. It's brilliant. Love the idea.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
At some point I might see if I can find myself some measles. Or do I have measles? I can't remember. Have to have a look. When it comes to the magical creatures. Tell you what, before I go to the divination area, I'm gonna go to the Great Hall. Oh, screw it. I've got a spare bag. Well, technically they're spare.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm talking about Jaffa cakes, for those wondering. So freaking tasty, I love them. And they're a great snack for when I'm gaming because occasionally I get a bit hungry after, even after a decent sized meal.
Lumos.
Yeah, I have done that one. Shame. Well, hello.
Hello, Hamora.
What have you got for me? Better be back here. I hope so. A dark herbologist hat. Okay. I've got to admit, I need to have a look at that one. Ah, dark. Really, guys, it's clipping. It's kind of unfortunate. But I must admit, overall, oh, wow, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. Maybe to call this, that was Bodolph Beaumont, brother of Upper Hogswell's Claire Beaumont. Bodolph had gone missing after allegedly connecting with Rookwood's lot, breaking the hearts of the Beaumont family. Oh dear. Silly idiot. Butterbeer barrels, of course. Chocolate frogs, which is fantastic. Hogsmeade Station ticket office. I must admit though, the leveling in this game is very interesting in a lot of ways. And the main way that I personally find it interesting is when you're leveling up. The pages are much more plentiful, so you end up gaining XP much quicker. I just thought that was a kind of interesting little thing to happen. And the thing is, when you get to when you're at lower level, sorry, when you're at higher level, my bad, it doesn't seem to be nearly as easy to gain XP. I mean, I guess it's mostly because a large amount of it is to do with exploration and, as I say, getting the pages. So you will be around level 30 plus when you finish the game, but it does take a little while. I mean, people who blast their way through the game and just get as much done as they possibly can in a very short space of time, you're probably going to be mid to late 20s in level, honestly, is my best guess.
Revelio.
Oh, flag page.
Here.
Where'd it go? Yeah, those pages seem to be approximately 80 XP a piece. At least at my level, and that's about level 26. Oh, maybe I should stop. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Bingo. Not that hard to do, honestly. Two more.
Revelio. Alohomora.
I've already got that appearance.
Lumos.
It's kind of funny how some of these work. Some of these different loot systems work. Sometimes you just get duplicate after duplicate after duplicate, and other times you're just like, hey look, I actually found something new. It's really weird how they work. They're just like, okay, fine. When are you going to give me something new? And that seems to happen a bit too often, unfortunately, in my experience. Yeah, 80 XP apiece.
Lumos.
I wonder if they're just a flat 80 XP, or whether they go down over time. I guess I'd have to have a look. I'll do that when I start my Hufflepuff character. Probably a couple of days. Maybe a bit longer. Still love that.
Revelia.
There you are. Hogwarts crest.
Lumos.
Oh, sweet. You're right next to it. Thank you, little key. Come on. Damn it. I'm watching you. Balls. Watch it, you little key tinker. Come on. Go in your lock. There we go.
Alohomora.
I don't know, but I might be very close to getting my house.
Revelio.
I found a box. Let's go to share a secret.
Lumos.
Right. Yeah, let's go and help out Natty. I think. Have a look. Stealing keys. Where are you? I've got one more. Oh my god, just the one. Oh, that is gonna be such a pig to find. I should have like a map of them. And every time I go and find one, I can just mark it off the map.
best one ever!
It's half-assed, but you know.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh my god, it's a freaking
Lumos.
painting of a Niffler. That is just too freaking cute.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
You naughty girl.
Harry Pippin certainly steered me right that potion. His potions
Although to be honest, I do agree with her.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd
I
better keep an
remember
eye on high
correctly-
places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, there's this thing with Animagi, or Animagi as she calls them. It's just the way that, just because of her accent, I guess. But yeah, if they stay in that their other form for too long, they run the risk of actually becoming that animal.
Mayhap you, Scallywag, come to witness my valor. I shall not disappoint.
Revelio.
Sucker Duggan, holy crap. I wasn't even sure whether he was in the game or not. But he is. Duggan was allegedly friends with Merlin himself, and as such became a sworn knight of the Round Table. Although he is only really known to the Wizarding world, he is famous for his defeat of the Wyvern of Wye. Is it Wye or We? I don't know. Now spends his days challenging students in duels. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Too afraid to fight, you scurvy cur? Ha! I dare say you've heard of my proficiency with a blade.
My proficiency with a wand is considerably better than your proficiency with a blade. Considering you're a painting. Oh yeah, this is the astronomy tower, I think? Yeah. If I remember correctly.
I'd be glad if they let us convene at the Three Broomsticks instead.
Sometimes the prefect sits next to me. Well, one time they did, in the common room. Mind you, it was the only seat left, and I did ask them to.
I like sitting around the fire in the common room after a long day, especially if we've had potions. Much cozier than the Great Hall.
I prefer to study in the library.
I could spend all my galleons at honeydews and just on fizzing whizbees.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
$17.14. I wonder what that was. I wonder if that's when the Unforgivables were actually made unforgivable. Or at least given the
Lumos.
designation of unforgivable. There wouldn't surprise me. Seems like about the right time for it to happen. At least from what I know of Hogwarts, Wizarding World lore. I love some of these little interactions that happen in game. They're genuinely amazing.
Lumos.
I'm wondering if part of the coloration on my jacket is coming from a cube map or something similar. Because occasionally the outfit turns brown in certain lightings. The way that I've seen that happen in the past, as I say, is a cube map. Like when the ways that I've done it, one of the ways that I've done it in Skyrim. I've done that many times. Because it basically changes the shine of an item.
I think
I've
there were
always
dog
said
sex
that
as well.
travel broadens the
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Might as well do Professor Weasley's assignment.
Lumos. Revelio.
It's under the entrance. I know that is one of
So
those
this is the underground harbour.
chests. I love that.
At first, I thought Professor Barton.
That's what they should do, though. If they don't want them to get annoyed at each other, they should put two of the humming suits of armor next to each other and see what happens. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Just having both of them humming their little heads
That
off.
book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Yeah, why not?
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Golden Snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While
We all know that.
Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Wait a minute.
Revelio.
I heard a key. Where are you, you little brass pain in my ass? There you are. Grabbed him a bit early. Come on. Yes!
Got it.
Last one! Yes! This I'm pretty sure it's the last one. Let's have a look. Yep, I got them all. Hell yeah. Back to the common room for me. Ravenclaw common room.
Owls must be incredibly intelligent to deliver all the
Another house token for the house chest. Here we go. The
Here we
last
go.
house token.
Here's the last
Time
one.
to see what's inside. Lumos.
Hells to the fucking.
Wow, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
I gotta see this. So, pretty damn sure. Yep, there it is. Ravenclaw relic unum. Holy shit, that's pretty. I'm not gonna lie, that is really nice looking. I like it. Yeah, let's do that. As I like wearing a hat on this character, I might go for that one. Yeah, gotta admit, the Ravenclaw one is pretty nice. So far, my favourite is the Slytherin one, but I do like the Ravenclaw one. I have to admit it. House robe for the wise and clever Ravenclaw, and by using the Daedalian keys to unlock your house chest. And Sir Cadogan, he's fantastic. I love him. Cadogan? I don't really know how to spell it or say it. Well, I know how to spell it because it shows it, but I don't really know how to pronounce it properly. That's cool because I got this one before I finished the game this time. It's got this really cool glow effect too. Still like...
Lumos.
Right, time to go into Transfiguration.
I haven't been down to the boat.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
Interesting,
gobstones.
it's lagging a little bit.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Ah, hello, Nelly.
Hello, Nelly. Actually, I've found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Yeah, the Ravenclaw one looks great. It really does.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book.
What are you up to, Gareth?
Into an owl to
Hello,
stop
Gareth.
James from cheating.
So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
Gareth, what the hell, dude? You have been creative.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Oh, okay.
If it isn't the treasure. Still can't believe you found that old uniform. Well done.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls...
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
And of course, now we've got transformation. Technically transfiguration, but hey, we're not going to worry about it too much. It's a great spell, don't get me wrong, but on bigger targets, I don't think it works. Like trolls. And
You wanted to discuss my
really
progress
big
so far
targets.
this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
I don't want to be... No, fine.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Professor, it's only like halfway through the year. Oh yeah, let's get Transfiguration out so that we can screw around with it for fun.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need in the Goblin Mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Or, you know, poke a certain goblin into actually being helpful. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm only going to be really happy with my characters if I manage to get the this robe on all of them.
Lumos.
Interesting. I'm wondering if I turn off that.
Confringo!
Whoops.
Lumos.
It happens even in the base game. How weird. It's a torch spell though. It's supposed to work anywhere. But just to a really depreciated effect.
It's about time.
Because, you know, if it's really, really bright, you're not going to see it as well.
It's good black children are too young to attend Hogwarts. I'd hate it if my father was headmaster.
They sound way too old to be for their voices, I must admit.
Revelio.
Everyone thinks Charlotte, not me. I think the man's brilliant. Only barked at me twice this week for singeing my robes.
I can't help it if I've never encountered
Yeah, well, if you're an idiot, then of course he's gonna bark at you.
She almost threw me out of class.
You should hear Charlotte look at divination. It's a wonder Onai's ears don't catch a light. What's to say stars don't get the
Arthur 6 tried conjuring.
Sometimes I just like to listen to what they say. And try and figure out which house they're from. Just purely as a matter of interest. And a bit of fun. Okay, what are we gonna do now? I'm not sure if I actually want to get on with normal main quests or side quests or what.
I find if I try to look at infinite potions, it seems to keep sharp off my back. It works quite well unless he asks me a question, and then it's not really a good plan at all. Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Some of the slyness of these kids, I swear to God. I mean, don't get me wrong, I completely agree with it in some cases.
Aloha Mora.
Because, you know, being an ex-naughty schoolboy, I have had a few occasions when I've just been like, do I really need to do this class? Oh, that's that other room. The, oh god, I can't remember. Herodiana Halls. That's the one.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean
Bloody
dragon
hell.
friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
My god, they really want me to get involved, don't they? Alright. Yeah, I want to have a quick look at the character creator again. I'm not done with this character, not by a long shot, but here's the thing. I've had this several times before with games where you can make a pretty good looking male or female character, but you just need to find the right face parts. It's like when I first started playing Skyrim, ages and ages and ages ago. Jeez. Long old time ago. Like, what is it, 11 years now? Yeah, just over 11 years. I used to watch MXR. Or I think his channel was originally called MMOX Review, but he's now known as MXR. And I followed his little guide on how to create his character, which was kind of cool, even though I wasn't actually playing the PC version at that point. I was on PS3. I've always been a PlayStation boy. I've always used a PlayStation. But I managed to follow his character guide as closely as I could. And yeah, I actually ended up making a better looking character than I expected, so that I was quite happy with. Then, relatively shortly afterwards, I came over to PC and started playing PC. And honestly, when it comes to, especially when it comes to like MMOs and that kind of stuff, I haven't looked back. I always used to play MMOs quite a lot. But then I got into RPGs and I was just like, you know what? This might actually be kinda good. Can't remember what I used on my original character. I think I'd probably have to re-watch the stream just to find out. So yeah, for those wondering, no, I am not stopping playing that other character. I am just having another look at the character creator, because here's the thing. As I've said, I like how my current character looks. But there are some things that I wish I could change, like, for an example, the face. I'm fine with like the hair color and everything else. But the rest of it, I'm not so sure on. So yeah, mostly interest at the moment is what is driving this look through the character creator. Which one was it? This one? How do you change the eyebrows then? I can't remember. Oh, here they are. I was looking for a slider when I should have been looking for these tiles. So what is that? That's face shape 3. Some people have had good luck with the face shape 2, which I don't mind. But yeah, for me, face shape 3, hairstyle 9 in this case. Although I'd probably go for either hairstyle 9 or, I don't know, maybe one of the buns. I've used the buns on other characters and it's always looked pretty good. I might end up using that one at some point. I mean, here's the thing with the hairstyles. You don't need to worry about them as much as you need to worry about, like, the face. Oops. I gotta admit though, some of the scars are gnarly. I do look at them sometimes and think, holy shit. Just what the hell has my character gotten herself into? I mean, honestly, if I go to this one, that one, I don't know. Possibly it looks like a scar that an animal made or something like that. But it looks far worse than that. I don't know, honestly. That one's just all manner of messed up. I'd say that that one kind of looks like a curse hit him in the face. Here's the thing, if I was going to play this character, I actually want to build her at some point. If I can remember all the settings that I've set, I might make this character off stream at some point and see how they look whilst you're playing the game, because here's the thing, this is a problem that I've seen and I have confirmed with other players. There's been some female face expression glitch. Yeah, people saying that the character creator is bad. There you go. So this is the character by the looks of it in either a character creator or a menu. And that's the main game. Because here's the thing, when I made Catherine, I looked at her and I thought, yeah, she looks good in the menu. But in game, she looked completely different. Here you go. If I zoom out on this one. So that's the character and the character creator. character in the hairstyle menu, and these are the ones in the game. The character looks so different. How the fuck can the shadows be that inconsistent? That is just so weird. I mean, if you're looking at the character up here, yeah, she's got a bit of dark in her eyes. Not much. But then you look here, there's a huge amount of darkness around the eyes, especially in this one. I'm not trying to complain here. I'm just noting that it just looks a bit odd. It looks a bit off. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to join the r/Harry Potter game. Why not? I actually don't mind Reddit. I haven't really frequented it very often. Oh, what's this one? Female player face fixes. Here we go. How is that fixed? People saying request this mod work for all faces. Thank you for work. Compatible face makeup mods. Yes, it is beautiful. Okay. I tell you what, I actually want to make this character and have a look at her and see what the glitches look like for me.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Robot
A
voice.
few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Yeah, I'm still going to use the even-toned one. Yeah, shit. Evelyn Blackrock, yep, there we go. So, remember, this is what the character looks like right here in the character creator. And just to be sure, I'm going to take a picture of it. There's your two, which is... That one's just plain weird. I'm sorry, but it really is. Tiny eyes, massive nose. Yeah, I don't know why I would ever use anything on the lower rows, personally. Bearing in mind, this is entirely personal preference. I'm half tempted to give her glasses. Ah, fuck it, why not? Alright. Now, how does she look in-game?
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try.
Let's get into the part of the game where it's actually going to show my character a bit better.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Try that. And hit J. I don't remember, but I think I used phase 3 on Lucy.
George.
I can't remember though.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Oh, I've got double tone mapping on again. Why?
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I wonder if there's a way to save this, if I can find it. Oh, not ever. Where are you? Nope. Okay, fine. I figured it out. There's this tone mapping thing that I needed to turn off. That's why it was so dark.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those rooms. Do you think...
The port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Let's try to get a decent picture of her. Yeah, character doesn't look quite the same as in-game. In-game as they do in the character creator.
Ancient magic!
And that shouldn't
Yes,
happen in
a
any
powerful
game.
magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I'm probably not going to play this character, at least not for the time being, but
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared
I just wanted
from the
to check
wizarding world.
out that
Spoke of the
glitch.
good it could do. But magic is
See
no
what's
different
going
than
on with
any
it.
power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Plus, quite honestly,
that
I
ice?
don't want to have to play
It's not
another
cold
character
enough here.
through. Yeah,
It
just
appears
yet.
to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that
Here's the
one
thing, I
work
love
you
this
were
game,
practicing.
but I don't
Focus on
want
the
to
center.
feel like, oh great, I've got another
Excellent.
character to completely restart. I've had the same problem multiple times with Skyrim.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Oh yeah, she looks a lot like... Interesting.
Ah, up there.
Alright, I've had enough. I have done my test. Right, okie dokie then. Load the game. Okay, why does she appear above Catherine? That's weird. Okay then. Oh, I should have kept it because... Yeah, I thought so. She looks a lot like Lucy did. Interesting. I am thinking, probably over the next couple of days, I'm going to be creating and testing characters to see what these characters actually look like in-game. But yeah, this is something that I'm probably going to get distracted by and want to continue to poke and prod over the next couple of days. But yeah, I do agree with some of the people on Reddit in the fact that this character creator system is bad. No question about it. It is not what I think any of us expected before it was shown off on the live stream. It could have done with being a lot better, in my opinion. Oh yeah, let's... Where is it? Yeah, because as I say, the thing that I am noticing, and I will say it again, just to make sure that I'm clear, is this. I'm looking through these presets, and I'll admit, they're not the best presets in the world. I have seen far better in other games. And honestly, I'm not mega impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, the faces aren't bad. I mean, they are not like 2012, 2013 Skyrim bad. But they're still bad enough to, in my personal opinion, warrant modders tweaking them, poking them, prodding them, making them look better. Because here's the thing. Your character may look like this in the menu, but as you saw earlier, if I go in-game, the character's going to look considerably different. Because of the shadows. Because if you look at this character right now, for an example, let me settle on the hair colour. Yeah, fun. Leave that one on. If you look at this character right now, how she looks here, she looks pretty good. I would quite happily play a character that looks like this. And I am probably going to. Where is it? Where's that one that I was just playing around with, that other character? That one? Yeah, that one. Yeah, this character, in this screen, with this lighting specifically, looks good. I love some of my dad's jokes. But anyway, yeah, the way that this character creator is designed, it does not give you freedom. I'll say that much to start off with. It really does not give you freedom. This is the character creator for Hogwarts Legacy. We all know that now. We don't know what it looks like. But if I go, I don't know, race menu, Skyrim, SE. This is years old. And when I say that, I am not kidding. The original design for this mod, called Race Menu, if I can find the original version. Go back to Skyrim. Race Menu. This version was last updated in 2017. This is a 5 and a bit year old. No. Yeah, 5 and a quarter year old race menu. Not made by a games company. Made by a modder. And it has far, far more detail than any other single race menu, character creation menu, whatever, that I have ever seen in my life. The only game that I have ever seen / played with that good of a character creator, well, with anywhere near close to as good as Race Menu for a character creator, is Black Desert Online. That is the only game that I have seen that has this level of fidelity. Now, if I go to Race Menu SE, so the special edition version, and we go and look at someone's character for an example. There we go. Not my style. I'll admit that straight up. But she looks a hell of a lot better than a Hogwarts Legacy character. There's a hell of a lot more detail in this one character. And I have friends who still play Skyrim, still mod Skyrim to death. I mean, hell, let me see if I can find one of my friends. You know, without it being too... not a safe for work, shall we say. I will always... You know what? Fuck it. Pepperoni Boy. Fucking amazing person for character creation. That versus what you see in the Hogwarts Legacy character. There you go. Bit better. Now, don't get me wrong. The Hogwarts Legacy character looks great under this specific circumstance, with a neutral face and perfect lighting. You will never get the perfect lighting or neutral face in-game. So what you're seeing here is not representative of what you see in-game. That is my problem. And I'm sorry to harp on about it, but this is what this game really needs, in my opinion, for me to want to replay it more than 2 or 3 times. And this was done with a mod like Race Menu. Bearing in mind, there are heavily upgraded textures, there are special overlays, the hairstyle in itself isn't one modder on its own. Same with the outfit. Actually, the outfit looks like it's 1, 2, 3 different mods. 4 if you include the earrings. But yeah. I'm sorry, Avalanche, but you need to do better. Considerably so. Anyway, I will stop going on about it. And my takeaway from this is Avalanche, do better. With your character creator. Do much better. All of the characters in-game versus the player character look better. I mean, for an example, so this is probably what I'm going to use for Cassie. So face shape 1, hairstyle 8, this hair color, complexion 3, no scars. Whether or not I'm going to keep that, I don't know. The eyebrows I might change. There we go. You know what? Fuck it. I'm actually going to go for those eyebrows. I actually like them a bit more. Yeah, I'm going to go for those. Which, and this is going to be a new version of Cassie. There we go. No more voice 2, which blah blah blah. Done. Now, how is she going to look in game?
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Yeah. Shut up, Professor.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
I think I'm using the same preset as Lucy. Oops. I think I've got a Lucy duplicate. Alright. Come on, game. Hurry up.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this.
What gave it away?
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
In this scene, she looks good, but with some of the shadows and later on in the game, it's really weird.
I can't believe he. What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
I can't quit out of this. So,
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London
I
than
think
the
it's
carriage
just after
traveled.
this when I may
We're somewhere in the
pause.
Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
The port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in
Miriam
pursuit of
thing.
whatever
Love
it was meant to lead to.
It's actually kind of cool.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
And UI. There you go. Hey, saves are unavailable. What the shit? Fuck it. Exit to main menu. I want to double check something. Is Cassie going to look a lot like Lucy? Oh, it's going to be hilarious. So, Cassie, how she looks now. Yep. Exactly the same preset. Oops. Oh well. I might try again. Different skin tone, but the same preset. Whereas Catherine looks different because, you know, she's using a different face. Oh well, at least I figured out which one I was using on Lucy. Right. I don't know what I'm going to do now, actually. I think I might pop back on Catherine for a little while. Probably for the next 3/4, maybe quarter of an hour, maybe half an hour. Not sure exactly. I want to start finishing my stream earlier so I can get on with other things. I don't have any new quests, you dumb thing. Oh yeah, I got the new Thestral. Yay! Talk to Poppy, talk to Sebastian. Got 2 Sebastian quests today. Speak to Amit. And yeah. Okie doke.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Lumos.
But I'll tell you what, the times that I have gotten the best screenshots of this game, though, I'm not going to rag on the game forever. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe in doing that. I think it's absolutely stupid when people do. If I go to browse the screenshot, I'm going to delete all of these ones. Where am I? Let's have a quick look. So yeah, that was the appearance that I went for. I might actually do Cassie with that one. I'm not sure though. Oh yeah. A little Niffler hidey hole that I found. And that's on Lucy, I think. This is back on Catherine again. But yeah, some of the best shots that I've taken in this game have been whilst my character has been talking with someone. Oh, well, my character was a very young Slytherin. Dear God, I forgot about that. This is an old version of Cassie that I tried to make. Well, not that old, but you know, a version of Cassie that I tried to make and I just wasn't overly happy with it. That's when I got my Slytherin house overcoat. So that was the Undercroft. I must admit, given the right lighting, the character doesn't look bad. But the character looks sort of dated at the same time already, somehow. Looks like a character that... The character kind of looks like a character that came with, like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So, not bad at all looking character. But not amazing either. The quality is just still stuck in that kind of AC Odyssey region. So yeah, oh well. Oh yeah, and the hairstyle was glitching out in this screenshot, but only in the reflection, which was a bit weird. So yeah, that was going to be the original Cassie. And I will be deleting and recreating that new version of Cassie because I don't want two characters that look identical. Aside from maybe skin tone and complexion, that's not enough of a difference for me. I mean, that's why by the time I was playing Skyrim within the last few months, I started making my own character presets just because I was kind of getting to the point where I was just like, these look far too similar and I don't want to use someone else's presets, so I just thought, screw it, I'm going to start making my own. And I've gotten pretty decent at it. I wouldn't say that I'm amazing, but I'm decent, I'd say.
Lumos.
Okay. Is there a quest right here for me? Oh, it's the gobstone one. Where is she? Oh, have I completed the gobstone one? I think so. Ah, there you are.
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my...
I think I know what the problem is with that. there's a bug with that quest. If you pick up her gobstones from the same place more than once, the quest will bug out. So I'm gonna have to look for them again at some point. Shit. Oh well. Alright folks, I'm actually getting quite tired. I feel like I want to stop the stream about now. And just do what I normally do in the evening before I go to bed. But about an hour earlier, hopefully. Because I don't want to be up at 4 in the morning again. Oh boy, I have a bad habit of doing that. And yeah, I figured out what these markers on my map are. So if I actually quickly go to the RPG, you can see that marker to the top of my compass. That is the it's the, oh god, what is it? Herodiana puzzles, that's the one. Herodiana? I don't know how to say it, honestly. I just noticed that popping up on the map, and I was just like, wait a minute, there aren't any ruins in Hogwarts. But actually, yes, there are. They're not actually ruins. They're just
Lumos.
The puzzle rooms. Oh, it's Gaunt and Sallow. These two monsters, what they want to be. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight, folks. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and all that wonderful YouTube crap. And I will see you. When will I see you? Sunday. Sunday, hopefully about the same time. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. I did talk to a friend about possibly having a look at some of these AI chatbots just for fun. See what we can do to screw around with them. But I might not do that on Sunday. I might try doing that another time. Because I'm actually still a bit too heavily addicted to this game. But anyway. Alright, folks. I'll see you on Sunday. So, good night. Stay safe. Have fun. I'll catch you on Sunday. Bye, folks. I might actually stop at a decent time tonight. What is this weirdness? Bye, folks.